Welcome to another week of painting with me, Bailey Tillotson. I'm super stoked, but as you guys know, as some of you may know, I am on maternity leave. So I literally had my little boy just over a week ago. So I'm here in my home studio, which really just means I set up a table in front of my rocking chair. But it works. We're gonna be painting these fun Valentine's cards. So they are all very simple. I painted them all within like 40 minutes. So fun. I did this tutorial purposely to have you do them with your kids. So if you have little ones at home, this is the perfect one to follow along with. Really, it is so simple. So, yeah. I also just want to say, if you love painting and it's still a little intimidating to you, I have a watercolor floral book. So I have the outlines that I've drawn myself already made up for you, and I even have YouTube tutorials for, I think, 14 of them now. So 14 of the 25. So if you haven't looked at it, I have the link in the comment, but let's get painting. Okay, let's do this. So we have 3 little cards that we're gonna make some super simple Valentine's art with. So this is a perfect activity to do with your kids, or if you're just wanting to introduce yourself to some new basic techniques, that's what we're gonna be doing. So this first one is called a wet on wet. And we're just going to be doing a heart in the middle with clean water, and then we're gonna dab some different pretty Valentine colors into it. So here we go. Got my brush all wet and I'm making a heart. If you want to like draw out your heart first, go ahead and do that. But if not, you feel confident, just fill in that heart with water. We have to move fairly quickly because we want to drop in those colors before the water dries up. If you tilt your head kind of to the side, it does help you to see where you've already painted. But there we go. I think I have my white space all figured out. And then I'm going to pick a few colors just to drop in. So maybe I'll start with this pink. And I'm just dropping in some pretty colors. And you see how the water kind of just takes it? Maybe I'll do some bright pink. There we go. You can see that a lot better, how it just takes over. Some pretty pinks. Maybe I'll do a purple in there with it. Just dropping some in. And it's okay if you want to leave some white areas in your heart. You don't have to fill the whole space. There we go. Okay, that was so quick. Literally, you can make this painting in like 1 or 2 minutes. So while that dries, we're going to do our second one. And we're just going to practice hearts. This one, we're going to do about 4 hearts going across, and then we'll make rows. But the thing is with this is you're going to pick different colors of pink or red or orange or whatever you want to do. And you're going to bleed them into each other. So I have, let's do my first color here. I'm doing my little heart. Filling it in. Super cute. Okay, so then we'll do our next one, and maybe I'll do more of a light pink. Got some, my daughter uses this, so I have some random stuff mixed in with the paint. But let's do this, and I'll dilute it down a little bit with water. This is gonna be my second heart. And I'm just touching that edge just enough. And then I'm filling it in. And you see how that pink just blends in together? Now maybe I'll do a purple. So my hearts are smaller than I thought they'd be, so my line might have 5. And they don't even have to be necessarily like the same size either. You can mess around with it. Pretty. I'm gonna do a light pink using more water than paint. And here's my flower, my heart. Ooh, you see how that purple just went straight in there? There we go. Okay, I have one more heart for this row. I think I'm gonna do this darker pink. There we go. Okay, so you're gonna do this very similar thing, just continuing down the page. Okay, look how cute that is. Super simple. It just takes a little bit of time. But while we let that dry, let's do our third one, and then we're gonna be done. But look how cute these look together. We're gonna make some X's and O's out of sugar cookies. The O's are gonna be little hearts. So this is gonna be really fun. I have a pencil to kind of show you how I map out my page. So because we're gonna do 2 columns, I'm doing like a line down the middle. Try to do it as even as you can. Doesn't have to be completely perfect. And then you're splitting this vertical side into thirds. So you can kind of map that out like that. And in each square, you have your sugar cookies. So this is going to be an X. So you could even just like draw an X in there. And then fill it in like this because it's a sugar cookie, so you want it to be a little thick, right? And then you can erase that middle part. There you go. Maybe we do our X's first. So then we have like this. Right? And Okay, there's our X's, and then we have our hearts. So coming in here like this. Again, these don't need to be perfect. Just getting that shape down. There we go. So then if you want to, go ahead and erase your little grid lines if you did them. Okay, so I have my brown and a little bit of yellow mixed in for my batter. And I'm mixing it, diluting it down quite a bit with water. And all you're doing is doing a thin line on the outside of each cookie, because this just shows the batter, right? Or the cookie part. So once you have your batter part done, just that outline, we can get creative. I have a white crayon. So this is when you can pick like, we're gonna do different patterns on each one. So we could do, let's do like stripes on one of them. And if you don't know what happens with crayon when you paint over it, you're gonna be so stoked to see. It repels the paint. So you will paint over this and it'll leave like a fun texture underneath of leaving that white. So I'm gonna do one there, and then maybe we'll do this heart with some circles. Okay, so we'll work on those first. Maybe let's do this one down here, just a pink color, and you're just gonna be going like this on the inside of your batter. You see how that crayon is leaving some fun textures on your paper? There we go. And then maybe we'll do a darker pink for this one up here. Okay. And then for this, we could do some sprinkles, but first we'll have to put down our first layer. So maybe we do like a diluted purple, like a pinkish purple. For this one, we could do a darker purple. Like this. And maybe we just do I actually like it when it's white. That looks really pretty. This is going to be kind of a mix between this light pink And maybe we'll just drop in some fun colors into this one and just let them blend together. So now that this one here is dry, we're just doing sprinkles. So you can grab like a few different colors and just make them super dark and just do tiny lines like this. Random. And because these didn't show through very good, I'm just going to kind of do circles with a lighter pink. And the last one. Okay, now for this one, if you wanted to do a background, you can totally do one. Maybe I'll do one just to show you what it would look like. Okay, so now that the background is done, we are finished, but look how pretty these all look together. I'll move all my supplies. Just so fun and so easy that you can do it with anyone. Really perfect for like, I don't know, an elementary class or to do with your kids or a homeschool project or really anything. Just something fun to do together. So I hope you loved this. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. I would love to continue to paint with you. And yeah, I'm grateful for you. So next week, stay tuned. We will be doing I actually don't know what we're doing. Let me remember. Oh, we're doing a fun little bunny with some flowers. So yeah, come along for the ride.